Today we're going to be cleaning up an agroforestry micro lot that you can see behind me. What we have here is a little coffee micro lot between two biomass bunds in a transition zone. And you can see I cleaned it up a little bit just to get in here. Before and after. So I went in here and started cleaning it up. This is something I've been struggling with for such a long time. How do I show this? First of all, when it starts, it's just completely overgrown. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. The camera did not fall over. And I started to actually get stuff cleaned up. Now, this lot has some stuff in it, but it's kind of a hidden lot. It's between the path and some other important areas we've been working on. And it's just easily forgotten. And we actually planted some medicinal sanguinaria plant here, and we'll see that later in the video. And so you can kind of see my style of ADD farming throughout these time-lapse videos. And I'm running all over the place, but you gotta kind of start underneath and then work your way up. At some point I'll get tired of the machete and I'll switch over and start pruning these bushes. I guess that's okay for micro lots. I'm not very good at farming in particular, but I got bored with one thing, so now I'm pruning. And the pruning is really important for letting more light in, and there's a couple other reasons. I'm working on a video about why we prune. My wife said, "Oh, but you left one flower, right?" And boy, did I think about it, you know. And you can see me left it there for a little while, scratching my head. Oh, yep. The thing is, they resprout, and we have other flowers on the farm, and to leave it malformed would just be more work for me later. Now that I got all sweaty and I want to go for a glass of water, let's see what happened. I ended up with this huge pile of biomass pruning out over on that side, and I didn't clean up over there at all. But we could see the contour. Now this one, I really like it. This area has not been invaded by grass, so here's what it looked like, and here's kind of how we're leaving it. And we do have these are little bulbs under the ground, and they have these beautiful wildflowers. So we clean it up only once every 3 months or so, and I have to be really careful right up here. This red plant is the sanguinaria medicinal plant, and it's been happy so far. And above this lot up here, we hopefully will be having some pumpkins. And you can see this biomass contour just getting started. We extended it from the pine tree into our bamboo grove. Well, let's get back here tomorrow. This morning, got back here, got my tripod out. Sun is coming up in the east-southeast, and we should have some good shots today. Let's see what I can get done in another 30-40 minutes here. So we got a new angle today, better angle. This is the morning sun, and start out by breaking down the biomass. Again, a different task, something I like to do. I like to save any woody stalks that could be useful, either for firewood or for my pyrolytic reactor. And you'll see me go over some of these areas time and time again. I'm pretty particular. I'll leave things, that verbena there in the front of the shot, and maybe I'll cut them down later, maybe I won't. But I'm very particular, and it's kind of a zen. And I'm watching myself here in the zone in my zen. And you just go around and around. Now I'll head back into there. Now underneath there's a lot of these caballachas, viburnum trees. I'm quite excited about the viburnum to cultivate fence posts in a sustainable way. And as I prune these up, I will be taking out cuttings and establishing them Here I'm coming back with all the biomass from the back there. And you can see kind of a windy, cloudy day. The light changes a little bit, but really nice to work. This is after the coffee, after a little breakfast, but not so much that it feels like a job. So here again, I'm cleaning up that sanguinaria, getting close. These bulbs that I'm calling them are iris. Some sort of wild native iris. I love watching that sun change color. Change all the colors. Piling up that biomass on the contour. I'm always stomping it down. I don't know if you can, the fast forward doesn't exactly show it. There it was. Now I'm sweaty again. I don't know if it's been 30 minutes, but I'm going back to check my social media notifications. This little second session went pretty good. I think we're cleaning it up pretty nice. I got a little bit of firewood and prune these things up, getting a lot more sun in here. And I think I need to figure out what to plant here. I need to support these sanguinarias, and I cleaned it up pretty good for the video. So now is a great time to plant what we want. Oh, La Negra. This black dog showed up. I think she's pregnant. Oh, La Negra. So let's take a look at this biomass bund here, how it's coming along. It's a relatively new one. We can see our cuttings of Nazareno. And we've even used, in some cases, the coffee. Coffee is interesting. The only thing about coffee is it's the original person probably didn't plant it on contour, but they may have. Our guy did not. But you can see how this is developing. We've got some bamboo. It's been there for probably 8 or 10 months. Oh, here's a hibiscus cutting. Doing pretty good. This is one of them bulbs. And we can see how this is building. We have here this crop of sanguinaria. We're establishing medicinal plants here. They look like they're coming along pretty well. And you can see I have to head down there later and prune that up. Nice Colombian pine tree. So there's always more pruning to do, but one of the things we like to do is if we clean up an area, try to plant something. And so I've never managed to, like syntropic agriculture style, plant dozens of things at the same time. But this time I'll be establishing our own iris type plants, and they'll form a barrier. I really like these. I should probably do a video just on them, but it's a really good support species that can cover the ground, not let too many quote-unquote weeds come up, and support other species that hang on, kind of viney type. Man, I like this close-up work. I'll be doing more of this camera work. I'll be getting better. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you still watching this video? You should really give it a like.